forced buyback of Ripple XRP has begun. The SEC action seems to be having an effect on many investors' interests in Ripple. The uproar surrounding the well-publicized forced buyback for survival is significant and deserves to be examined. Can it be done or not utilizing state-of-the-art blockchain technology? Welcome to XRP Insider. We provide the latest news of XRP Ripple. To stay updated with exciting news, please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. To know more, please watch till the end. Banks, payment processors, digital asset exchanges, and companies can send money overseas thanks to Ripple. It provides procedures for remittance, currency exchange, and real-time gross settlement. For 300 institutional clients, including Santander and Standard Chartered in 2019, it facilitates international payments. It sold XRP worth more than $500 million, allowing the company to expand and acquire MoneyGram. These significant advancements appear to have been inconvenient for the SEC. As a result, the Commission opened an investigation into Ripple after it was charged with using unlicensed exchanges to raise $1.4 billion. In order to subject XRP to stricter regulations, the SEC is also pushing for it to be recognized as a type of standard security asset, similar to a bond or stock. As a result, the price fell from the record high of $3.30 set on January 4, 2018. A cool $29 billion in money is currently being held in escrow by Ripple, a 77% fall from ETH, but a 500% gain from the cycle low. A seemingly minor tweet, however, dropped a bombshell about this cache of Bitcoin, revealing that even if the company didn't want to, it might have to delete everything. If nodes, validators, and the community as a whole gathered together and concluded that it would be preferable for the community to do so, would it be possible to burn the 50 billion XRP Ripple holds in escrow? Assuming that the community could get the votes, Ripple's chief technology officer David Schwartz later stated that such a situation would occur and noted that there would be nothing Ripple could do to stop it. Because there is nothing the minority can do to stop the majority from changing the rules if they so want, blockchains for public use are very democratic. As a result, it is crucial to understand that putting such a plan into action wouldn't be possible because it would require the backing of 80% of the network's validators. The CEO of the blockchain-based technology business, Garlinghouse, stated that the company had repurchased a significant equity share for December 2019 for an astounding price of $15 billion. At the time of the previous increase, the value of Ripple was $10 billion. It's interesting to note that one of the businesses purchasing back stock from investors is Tetragon, a company that sued the tech corporation last year. Reiterating that Tetragon, a significant investor in the Series C round with headquarters in the UK, sued Ripple in January 2021 to have it return $175 million in shares, a move that Ripple Labs representatives called opportunistic. A Delaware Chancery Court judge rejected Tetragon Financial Group's request for redemption on March 5, 2021. In a series of tweets, Garlinghouse mentions that the repurchase demonstrated Ripple's solid position. Even with 2021's challenges, it was our best year on record, and our financial situation, with $1 billion in the bank, is the strongest we've ever been. He claimed that in 2022, slowdown is not in our lexicon. The SEC sued Ripple Labs and two of its top executives in December 2020, asserting that the sale of its XRP tokens fell under an unregistered securities offering valued at more than $1.3 billion. The lawsuit is being closely watched by cryptocurrency enthusiasts around the world for its potential to define XRP and many other cryptocurrencies legally. The payments technology company responded by claiming that the SEC was not given fair notice and accusing it of acting in a discriminatory manner. When U.S. Magistrate Judge Sarah Net Byrne ordered the top agency to turn over the papers on January 13, 2022, the protracted case took an unexpected turn. The documents contain notes from private conversations the SEC had with outside parties about Ethereum and the contentious 2018 speech by William Hinman, then the director of the SEC, in which he declared that Bitcoin and Ether were not securities until November 2020, when XRP experienced or ran up with a 150% price increase. Some claim that because Ripple owns a startling amount of the overall supply, one of the most significant digital assets in the world, it is extremely concentrated. Disgusted investors contend that Ripple has undervalued the cryptocurrency by selling off a portion of the money it had escrowed to release funds. However, Ripple recently reversed direction and began to buy back XRP to support a thriving market. When Jed McCaleb, co-founder of the cryptocurrency Stellar, announced the deletion of 55,000,000,000 XLM coins, or more than half of the cryptocurrency's total supply, it garnered media attention. When Ripple fights, a really unique thing takes place. In addition to predicting Ripple's IPO in late 2022 or 2023, when it still has more than $1 billion in assets, the SEC alleges that Ripple's traded unregistered securities. The Series C investors initially proposed taking XRP in exchange for their shares, but ultimately got paid in USD. Because the Series C shares had an accruing dividend and the company had previously done some partial repurchases, according to Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, in an interview with XIOS. The return was over $300 million, but fell short of 350 million tetragon, he continued. Therefore, once the SEC brought accusations, the firm tried to recover its money by suing Ripple but was unsuccessful. Although it had to pay Ripple's legal costs, it nevertheless received tens of millions of dollars more than it would have if it had won the case. Garlinghouse also voiced confidence for the future of RippleNet and RippleX, which is anticipated to boost the utility of the XRP ledger in a number of developing industries, including interoperable multi-chain functionality, non-fungible tokens, central bank digital currencies, and other. When contacted by a Ripple representative seeking more information regarding their objectives, these comments were sent simultaneously with the news of the buyback and valuation. The company replied that its strong position in the market, strong balance sheet, and cash flow positive activities were factors in the choice to buy them. Additionally, they indicated that, in order to support its current workforce of 500 employees, Ripple plans to add hundreds of people around the world this year. 2021 was the company's largest hiring year. Despite these issues, Ripple said that in 2021, as a result of adding the central banks of Palau and Bhutan as clients, transactions on its platform increased by a factor of 2. The corporation said that business is flourishing in a statement. Not only did we see great growth in 2021, but it was also our most prosperous and fruitful year to date. Despite the SEC's opposition. In line with Ripple, it has a strong position in the market, a decent balance sheet, and good cash flow. It has taken on hundreds of new employees in the past year, which it describes as its busiest hiring year, and plans to do so again in 2022. The firm stated that it now has more than $1 billion in cash available. The buyback by Ripple may be a sign that the company intends to go public, which CEO Garlinghouse predicted would happen in the future. It is significant that despite pressure from the SEC, Ripple was able to arrange a sizable buyback. As a result of his accomplishment, cryptocurrencies may be utilized more frequently. We are all aware that Bitcoin was initially used for peer-to-peer transactions, which gave rise to the urban legend that it was only useful for purchasing illegal goods like drugs and guns. One of the well-known services offered by RippleNet is cross-border payments. It's encouraging that this area has attracted the attention of well-known market participants like Western Union, which started testing with Ripple and its XRP coin in 2020 in part because remittances and international payments can now be made more rapidly and affordably through cryptocurrencies. Therefore, systems like RippleNet may completely upend the $130 trillion global payments industry. Here are the reasons why businesses are pushing the usage of cryptocurrency for cross-border payments, noted Ashish Birla, GM of RippleNet, in September 2021. Traditional businesses will have to lower transaction costs to maintain market share, which will partially offset the issues as more options are available to customers. It is no longer just about the characteristics of blockchain and cryptocurrencies that make it useful for this use case. It is also about the fact that global liquidity can truly support these payments at scale. Why stick with them when using cryptocurrency is less expensive, quicker, and just as safe if not more so? I questioned every customer who has ever used PayPal or a service like it to send money across international borders in its second quarter of 2022. In its financial report, Ripple said it has started repurchasing XRP on the secondary market. The XRP repurchase program, according to the blockchain startup, is intended to be provided through on-demand liquidity OTL firms. We would like to make